back, if anybody cares about the grains in relation to the ferts, I'm very bullish corn and wheat right here, right now. I have an irresponsible position in this, and I feel it every day because, the moment I put it on and wrote about it with wheat at like 670, 680, it promptly went on a consecutive decline that wheat hasn't seen in like 2 decades, just relentlessly down. Corn, the chart is better, the technicals are better. The two theses, to be clear, in all this stuff, these are short cycle commodities that cure themselves in the season. So like you rent these, you don't own them. And the problem with FERT is that people make decisions on fertilizer, but fertilizer takes longer in terms of the whole production cycle than one season. Excuse me. So we're in a moment right now where I couldn't be more positive on the grains, despite the brain damage I've taken and the personal P&L loss, which is not insignificant by my standards. But fertilizer, I'm not entirely convinced is the way to play it. When I put the flows hat on and the narrative hat on, I know that there's going to be something there because when guys see, assuming I'm right about the grains, they rip, they're going to look for ways to express it. And most guys don't trade corn futures or futures options. How do you express this in equities? And there's really only two ways. There's the fertilizer complex, or three ways. There's the fertilizer complex, there's the traders, which leaves you with Bunge and ADM, and ADM has the hair of the whole accounting thing from last year. And that's two. And then the third would be kind of the equipment picks and shovels, John Deere, AGCO type of companies, which have also been kind of stubbing their toes. And if anything, I think the efficiency narrative in those names feels tired. Of all the three, I'd rather be with Bunge. Not a recommendation. Not going to say whether or not I own it. I'd rather be with the traders, if for no other reason than volatility begets P&L for these guys. And I like what Bunge is doing with the whole Glencore Viterra acquisition. It's going to take them a while to close it, but I think that Bunge is actually potentially keeping their numbers soft. Like they're hiding just how much money they can make to get the deal over the line and consolidate Viterra. And then they're going to absolutely rain money. And they're going to be like the Glencore Metals traders on the grain side.